What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Today I want to talk about a little game that may have flown under a lot of people's radars. Now, it's not out yet, but I would definitely keep an eye on this game called Beautiful Light. It looks absolutely insane. It looks like it's gonna be a heavy hitter. If you're a fan of the extraction shooters, SCP type stuff, it's kind of almost looks like it's bringing together something like Escape from Tarkov and SCP. The game trailer, though it's just an early trailer here and just, cinematic and all that, it gets me absolutely excited. Now, we've had other failures of extraction shooters such as the day before, but we're past that. Let's move on and hope for something good. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope that it is this game called Beautiful Light. Look at the trailer. It just looks absolutely insane. Like, what is going on here? We're messing with some type of anomalies, just like the SCP Foundation. The trailer just screams SCP type stuff, that anomaly. It kind of also looks like it's mixing S.T.A.L.K.E.R in there, if y'all know what that series is, Chernobyl and all that garbage. It looks epic. It seriously looks really cool, and I am very optimistic for this game. Of course, there's been a lot of scams out there. There's been a lot of super hype trailers, and then when the game drops, it's nothing like that. But there has been some pre-release footage already. Some people have gotten their hands on it, a very early build, and it's looking pretty fun. Like I said, it's kind of bringing together that Escape from Tarkov with SCP type stuff. It does seem like players are also going to be able to control the monstrosities and evil messed up creatures within this weird extraction zone, and that honestly looks pretty sick. If other players are able to control those anomalies, have special powers and things like that, I mean, it could be awesome, right? We've seen certain things like that in things like SCP Secret Lab, but anybody who's played SCP Secret Laboratory knows that people don't take that game too seriously, which creates its own little version of fun. That game's great, but obviously it's not really scary. It's not really tension or suspension building at all, right? This looks quite the opposite. The environments are very dark and creepy and just scary looking. You're going to be able to fight other players as other extraction teams and as anomalies, like I said earlier. And like I was saying, this is an extraction shooter. That is a specific genre. Certain people don't like it. Certain people do. I am a fan of it as long as it is done well, right? What is the story behind it? What am I looking at? What am I looking for? Why am I looking for it? You have to have a good reason, a good story behind it, or else it becomes extraction shooter number 75, like just generic out there, and it's not gonna turn too many heads. But I'll tell you what, the trailer itself, the little intro cinematic trailer is absolutely insane. It just screams S.T.A.L.K.E.R, SCP vibes. As you can see from this trailer, I mean, it's a cinematic trailer, yes, but they do it so well. It reminds me of a lot of those SCP fan-made films. The voice, the shots that they get, it looks dark and gritty and just overall really fun. It's definitely going to be great to hop on in there with a group of friends and see what y'all able to do. I mean, that's always extraction shooters, right? It's always more fun with a group of friends going in there tactically and slowly and trying to extract the artifacts or whatever it is that you're trying to get. In Beautiful Light, it seems like you're going in trying to get certain artifacts and getting them the heck out of there. Now, although I don't know the full story of the game in general, I really do hope that they do stick with that lore, that they really go deep into that quote-unquote SCP lore, right? I know it's its own universe, but like I said, I would be absolutely surprised if the creators didn't say, oh yeah, we took heavy inspiration from the SCP Foundation or like SCP stuff in general, even S.T.A.L.K.E.R, right? Because, I mean, it screams it. At every corner, like I said, as you're seeing bits and pieces of the trailer here, it screams SCP, it screams S.T.A.L.K.E.R, it screams those classic actual fun extraction shooters. So I really hope that it's just a beautiful mesh of all these great games, Escape from Tarkov, maybe something like the SCP-5K, and kind of bringing them together and making this brand new kind of co-op experience. This game looks absolutely fire. I am definitely gonna have this on my radar and definitely looking forward to when it's coming out. And I just want to also talk real quickly about the early access. It's pre-alpha gameplay that certain streamers, certain YouTubers got a hold of. and it looks pretty amazing. It really does almost look, you know, DayZ, Escape from Tarkov, kind of mixing those two things together with that heavy SCP inspiration. The game looks great so far. Obviously, it's pre-alpha build, so there's still going to be some bugs and glitches, a little bit of funny bugs here and there, but overall it's already looking pretty solid. The environment looks great. The map itself, which is obviously extremely critical with any extraction shooter, because that's where you're going to be spending most of your time. The map looks very large. It looks like there's a lot of points of interest, each one looking like it has its own little unique creatures or haunting or whatever the heck is going on there. It's anomalous nature, and just the amount of variety looks pretty cool. Like I said, it's dark, gritty, but there is still that variety in landscapes, whether you're outside, inside different facilities, whether you are going through the different types of environments or quote unquote, you know, biomes. I just always think of Minecraft biomes when you're in a different area. There's like that swampy area, desert area. There's all these different things, and I'm sure that the map is going to get even bigger, even more crazy. So I am absolutely looking forward to this. The gunplay is looking good. They're going for that ultra realism, so there's absolutely no HUD. It's just your gun, no HUD, nothing to tell you how much ammo you got, and no hit markers or anything like that. So they're trying to do that like kind of Ready or Not style, you know, even less of a HUD than in Ready or Not. It's looking really fun. I really hope that clearly they're trying to combine a ton of different games, because, you know, it's any good game is obviously going to take inspiration from others. Don't just blatantly copy it, of course, but clearly this is taking inspiration from things, tactical shooters like Ready or Not, things like Escape from Tarkov, SCP Foundation, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. It's like all these great games are kind of coming together, and I hope that they create this brand new amazing experience, and it's looking very, very fun. Graphics look good, gunplay looks good, the map looks good. There's clearly objectives that you're going to have to accomplish throughout. So it is an extraction shooter, but there's also a story or quest that you're following along with. And hey, I'm excited to see that. That's more what I'm excited about. I want to see that story. I want to see the lore. I want to see what the heck is going on. What's our big objective? What's our main purpose of being in here? You know, like, what's the universe like? What's the world like? Because that is how you get me attached as well. You know, if you show me a good world, I want to know more about the story. I want to know more about the people. I want to know more about the why, right? If you could get a good story with good gameplay, come on, man. I mean, that's the recipe for a game, right? So I hope that they really do care about the actual lore, that it makes sense, that it's interesting, and that we just get to experience that really cool story while actually engaging with fun and intricate gameplay. So I am very excited for this game. Beautiful light, ladies and gentlemen. There is no release date just yet, but all it says is coming soon on the Steam page, and I am excited for this. Keep an eye on it. If you are into extraction shooters, if you are into SCP creepy-esque things and video games, keep an eye on Beautiful Light. This game, I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be the hotness. I really hope I'm correct on that, because, well, I mean, you know, with today's modern landscape in gaming, we're all too used to getting hyped about trailers, getting hyped about early gameplay, and then the game comes out and it's a complete scam. But I'm optimistic. First game I'm excited for this year. So there's a lot of other games, obviously, and I will be making videos on those. But this, I am hyped for. Keep an eye on Beautiful Light if you're into that genre. Like I said earlier, this is gonna be good, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope it is, at least. I really hope. Appreciate y'all being here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Please do consider subscribing and following me on Twitch. All those links are going to be down in the description below. You guys are awesome. Thanks again for watching. And until next time, I'll see ya.